Here it works. Okay. Hi, everybody. Um, it's about 8. Oh, tells me right there on the computer. 20 after 8 on Wednesday, May 18th, 2016. I had my second treatment today. I was extremely nauseous last night, as I think I mentioned before that I wasn't feeling very well. Around 10 o'clock, it all of a sudden vanished. And sorry, there's a glare on my glasses from the lights and stuff. Sorry about that. And so anyway, yeah, there's around 10 o'clock it vanished last night, and I was like really hungry, so I had to eat because I took my insulin, and I have to take when I take my insulin, I have to have a carbohydrate and a protein because I don't get enough carbs. So I did that, and I woke up this morning about 5 a.m. and I had my coffee. And I wasn't feeling great, but I thought, okay, I'll have my coffee anyway. So I did, and I ate my oatmeal, and I still felt really nauseated. And as time went on, I felt more and more nauseated. I didn't actually vomit, but I really felt crappy. My side effects haven't kicked in really. So I think it must have been what I ate last night, and also because I was so tired and all the anxiety and all that stuff. Because I went in today and I had my appointment and I was exhausted. Like, I hadn't felt that bad since I was in the hospital in December when I had to have my angiogram and my CT scan because I'm allergic to the dye that they put in. So they have to prep me with prednisone, and prednisone is really, really hard on your system, or at least on my system. And when I came off it, I felt like I'd been hit by a truck. Oh my God, it was horrid. I didn't feel that bad, but I was pretty close. So I just think that it was everything, all the build up and waiting, and okay, I should just take these off and make it better. I can't see though very well, so bear with me if I make funny eye noises. Oh my gosh. Anyway, so today, sorry, I'm just really, really tired. So I went in today and I was like dragging my butt big time. And I met with the radiation doctor. After I had my treatment, and I had to go see the side effect specialist. She's actually just a technician that reads from a binder about your side effects and if you're experiencing any and how they can help you. But that she's not a specialist by any means. You fill out this symptom tracker thing every Wednesday. At least I do it every Wednesday so that my doctor knows where I'm at symptom-wise. And of course today I was heavily nauseated and extremely tired. Still had anxiety, blah blah blah. So the girl told me anything over 4 they have to address, take it seriously. So my stuff was over 4. So they asked if I wanted to see a social worker to discuss my depression or my mood, not my depression, my depression and my anxiety. And I had to explain it to them that the reason I'm depressed is because, I have cancer, or I had cancer, and I have to go through radiation therapy, and it's depressing, and I don't like it. So, yeah, that's why I'm depressed. I'm not happy about it. Like, who would be happy about it? But whatever. And then, of course, my anxiety, they have to address my anxiety. Well, of course, I'm going to be anxious. I already have anxiety to begin with, which I've explained to them over and over and over again. And every medical professional that I've met, I've explained about my anxiety, that I deal with it with breathing, meditation, and I've been doing it for years. I don't take any medication for it because I don't want it. Okay? If it was out of control, then yes, I would, but it's not. Anyway, so they want to put you on more drugs. So I'm like, no. Then they're like, well, do you want to see a social worker to talk about your anxiety and your depression and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, no, because, I have friends who are psychologists and friends who have psychology degrees, and ones that are addiction counselors and ones that actually counsel people with issues such as anxiety, depression, and all sorts of other stuff. So no, I don't need to see anybody. And if I did, I would not hesitate to go and see somebody or ask for somebody, because I guess you get it for free. So if you are not dealing with your cancer and all the other stuff and blah, 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 then that's great. But I seem to be doing fine. I've done a lot of stuff on my own. I had some help from friends of mine that I met through the Vampire Diaries, my TVD family, who helped me out with getting in touch with cancer support and stuff like that. So I did that when I first found out, and that was great. And anyway, so, and you also get like a diet, you get referred to a dietitian if you need it, all sorts of stuff, which is great. Excuse me. It's a side effect because I'm really, really tired, and I find that when I'm really tired, I'm just a mess. But anyway, very depleted. And of course, I didn't eat very much today, so my diabetes is also taking a big hit. I'm surprised. I thought that my liver would flood my system with glucose, but it hasn't. It's actually been pretty decent. My neighbor gave me some cheesecake, so I had some of that because I felt like I could eat it, and it kind of raised my blood sugar up a little bit, so kind of makes me drowsy. I just took my overnight insulin, so that should be leveling it off soon. Anyway, I'm babbling because, like I said, I'm tired. So yeah, today wasn't as bad as yesterday. Of course, I think each day will probably get better. I'm hoping that this nausea thing... Oh, yes, speaking of which, the technician... this side effect specialist technician lady explained to me that, like I showed you yesterday where my marks are and stuff, that it's low enough below my hips that I shouldn't have nausea, vomiting. I could possibly have loose stools because it's where the radiation is actually hitting me is at the lower part of my rectum. Oh, sorry. I said I was going to be very blunt when I talked about all this crap. So anyway, so it should, or the lower part of my intestine near the end. Does that help? Not so rude. So yeah, so she said I shouldn't really be, I will experience the exhaustion and stuff, which I haven't slept. I slept well last night, but oh my God, did I sleep. Okay, I'm getting off topic again. Jeez, see? So anyway, she said that the nausea probably isn't from the radiation, and this is kind of funny, and I'll get into that. So, because of where I'm getting my radiation treatments and stuff, so it could be from anxiety because the acid's in my stomach, blah, blah, blah. Could be something I ate, which I think it might be. I just don't think that anything was sitting well in my tummy yesterday, but whatever. So anyway, when I see the doctor says that, oh yeah, a lot of people experience nausea right off the bat. You know, and it's, what happens is that you have your treatment, let's say at 9 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So 2 hours later is when I should experience the nausea. Well, yesterday it was more like 4 or 5 hours later when I experienced it, because it was after I ate dinner. So it was around 7. Around 7, because I came back from my walk and I was feeling rather ill. Yeah, it was around 7. So it was 6 hours after I had my treatment. So I don't know. So anyway, she gave me this anti-nausea medication. This is funny, because one of the side effects of radiation is loose stools or diarrhea. So they give you, and if you're nauseated, they give you anti-nausea medication that is very expensive. It's through a prescription. It's not Gravol. I don't know what it's called. I looked at it, but I don't know what it's called. Anyway, so you take that, and it makes you constipated. Like, and she said, seriously makes you constipated. Like, you take it and you won't be pooping forever. So they give you a stool softener to go with that. And I'm just like, holy, like, pill after pill after pill. And if since I'm having anxiety, I'll give you another prescription for that. And depression, because I might be having symptoms of depression, we'll give you another pill, which is usually the anxiety and the depression pill go together. Anyway, it's just really interesting how they want to keep giving you pills to make you better. Not saying that it wouldn't help, because I'm sure it does, but I don't want them. So I just thought that it was funny. She said that if I have like really bad diarrhea, that the anti-nausea medication might help with that and help, harden up my stools a little bit more, or possibly make me constipated. God, I tell you, this whole thing has just been havoc on my digestive system. Right from day one, going into the Montfort Hospital and not being able to eat for 8 days because of the food. Not because I wasn't hungry or couldn't eat. And then going on the metformin. Oh my God. The metformin just about killed my intestines. I was sick for 9 days on that. I could not keep any food in my system whatsoever. Water, food, nothing. Nada. That's why I'm on insulin, because I can't take oral medication. So I'm hoping that it doesn't get that bad, but from what I understand, it can. And I'm just fingers crossed, touching a lot of wood, that it doesn't get to that extreme, because honest to God, that is the sickest I have ever been in my life. Ever. I have never been that sick in my life when I reacted to the metformin. I didn't sleep for 9 days. I didn't eat for 9 days. I couldn't get away from the bathroom for 9 days. It was dreadful, and cramping and pain, and oh my God, just the taste in your mouth when you would burp, and oh God, it was horrid. It was horrid. Oh my God, it was horrid. It's really rough stuff. So I'm hoping that won't happen again. Please touch wood. Like I said, touch a lot of wood. My coffee table is wood. My head is kind of like wood. So anyway, I'm gonna say goodnight, because it's like probably 8:30. I'll put my glasses back on so I can see, because everything's a big blur. I can just kind of see me blurry in the screen, which I know the screen isn't that great. My husband is going to try and get me a better camera, because now I'm doing vlogging, and it's fun. Yeah, it's 8:30, so I've been here for, according to my recorder, 12 minutes, almost 13, so I think I've taken up enough of your time. But yeah, so that's about it for me for tonight. Hopefully tomorrow will be a better day. Let's hope so. Oh, that's Skylar. Skylar, come over here and say hi. I don't think she will. She's a camera. She loves the camera. She's a big ham. Well, she looks like a ham. Yeah, so hopefully tomorrow will be a better day, and the next day will be better. Instead of it getting worse, because when you have radiation therapy, the symptoms, from what they told me today, it takes about 2 weeks for the side effects to start happening. So that's why she thinks that what I'm experiencing right now isn't from the radiation. So the side effects start in about 2 weeks, and then they start to progress. So it means they get worse. And let's just hope that they don't. But like I said, I have, she gave me that anti-nausea medication, all that stuff in a prescription, but she said to try Gravol as well. So I stopped in at Walmart on the way home, and I got their Gravol, their anti-nausea medication, and I got their anti-pooping medication. Sorry. So like Imodium, but the no-name kind, because Imodium was like $16 and Walmart Equate brand was $4, so I bought that instead. And I checked both of them, and they're exactly the same. Same with the Gravol was like $12, and the Equate anti-nausea was like $3 something. I don't know, something like that, or $5. I don't know, but it was not. It was a lot less. So yeah, and I also looked at probiotics, because that's the other thing, is that when I would eat my probiotic yogurt, it settled my stomach. So there might be some, because I've been under anxiety, a lot of my bacteria in my flora, I guess you could say, is really off balance and off center. I sound like a guru, one of those hippie guru things, but yeah, hold on, sweetie. I'll be right there. You know it's 8:30, eh? It's getting late, and Mom's gonna go to bed soon, so yeah. So anyway, the yogurt, I did the probiotic yogurt last night and again today, and it really helped with my nausea. So I think that either there was just maybe, like I said, something I ate that just didn't agree with me. If it is the radiation, again, I did read, because I've been doing research every day on this because I really don't want to feel like a piece of crap going through this. I don't mind the exhaustion thing, don't get me wrong, but feeling sick for the next 5 to 6, actually more than 5 weeks, because if my side effects are starting now, here I got to, if my side effects start now and the first day, oh, that's my husband, and I really like that song. Hi, I'm vlogging, so I'm talking to you while I'm recording. Can I call you right back? I'm almost done. Okay, bye. Sorry, he doesn't like to be on this. He's a very private person, where, well, obviously I'm not. So anyway, I'll make this quick. So my research had said that if you do probiotics, it actually helps, because in your intestine, you only have one layer of cells. So the radiation will tear down that one layer of cells, but the probiotics will help with the flora, or the flow of your digestion, if that makes any sense to you, because I had to really read it because it was all this medical terminology, so I had to kind of put it into layman's terms, but that kind of breaks it down into, hi, I'm 3 and I don't understand, but now I do. So yeah, so it's supposed to help. They did it in the lab rats and all this bunch of jazz, and it worked. So, and it was just like their normal, like, yogurt. It wasn't like you had to take like 10 capsule supplements of probiotic or a mega amount. It was just yogurt. So I eat yogurt every day, and it's usually the Activia, and they said the Dan Active or the Activia, whatever is the probiotic. The Loblaws has a really good one too, and they have a Greek yogurt if you like the thick stuff. Anyway, so that's what I do. And I eat one of those a day, which I found out that I can eat more of that because I don't have enough carbs in my diet, which we already talked about yesterday, but anyway. So I found that if I ate that, it actually settled my stomach. So I'm thinking it might be something that I ate, or something that got into me. Some weird thing got into me. So we'll see tomorrow. And like I said, hopefully everything will not like hopefully what the technician said. Like really, really, really hoping what the technician said is that because my radiation is so low, that it's not going to affect me, nauseate me, and all that bunch of jazz. So anyway, that's it for tonight. Good night. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. I love you guys. I'm so happy that you're here with me, holding my hand, because I can feel you when I'm there. The anxiety is getting less and less every day. So I know that all your positive energy and your thoughts and your vibes, excuse me, are right there with me. And I appreciate it so, so, so much. You have no idea how much I appreciate you guys being there and supporting me. Because I wouldn't want to do this alone. So anybody else who's out there who feels that they're alone, hey man, email me, contact me somehow. I'll help hold your hand virtually if you need it. If you need to talk or whatever, I'm there, because I know what it's like to be there. So I thank all my friends and stuff, and the people who come out of the woodwork. One of my friends from public school, you know who you are, Mr. Sent me a Facebook private message today, and I tell you, I was sitting there in the exam room waiting for the doctor, and I just about bawled my face off. It was the most wonderful thing that he had said about the support and that he's pulling for me and stuff, and I was just like, really tore at my heartstrings. I tell you, my eyes started to well up in tears and stuff. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, thank you. That's all I can say. Big hug. Big hug. So everybody, thanks everyone. If I feel okay tomorrow, I'll do this again, and because I'm going to try and do it as much as possible to take you through the journey with me. And even though I know that you're not here physically, I know that you're here spiritually. Okay? Thanks. Good night, everyone. Sleep tight.